at Wembley Stadium, the biggest night of the year. Tonight, Willow Nightingale defends the Women's World Championship against the TBS champion, Maya World. And, of course, the winner goes on to face Mercedes Moné and All In. And we are, as we said, urgent countdown, 8 days away from All In London. The main event, Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega for the world title. Let's take a look at what went down Wednesday night on Dynamite. It was wild.
They needed to sell tickets. They needed buy rates.
You embarrassed me. You came into New Japan and you tore apart my life in front of so many people that I worked so hard in front of, man.
Did I use Don Callis in that match at the Tokyo Dome?
It keeps me up at night, mate. That victory meant nothing until I beat you. And I'm going to do it when it matters the most.
Your mother at home is going to be...
Mention my...
Hey, whoa. Whoa.
We are done. I'm going to kick the out of you.
There's a lot riding on this. Not just for you, but for me. What I worry about most, though...
Oh, this is bad. This is dangerous.
That boy of yours might want a new hero after he sees me this year.
Kenny Omega pushing all the buttons verbally and then putting Will Ospreay through the table at the end for the one-winged angel. World Championship match. All In. 8 days away. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay. But tonight, we have the Continental Cup semifinals.
That's right, Tony. We will have 2 semifinalists who've already punched their ticket to Glasgow. Mox and Nigel McGuinness, Tony.
The Continental Challenge Cup, no outside interference. There are no time limits. We started with 16 wrestlers. We got down to 8. And then 4 blind draw matches. 2, as we said, have been settled. 2 will be settled tonight. The semifinals are in Glasgow. The finals are in Wembley. And All In, the final gets Continental Cup. And the new AEW Continental Champion. But tonight,
Tony, we have our 2 remaining quarterfinal bouts. The Death Riders collide as Daniel Garcia takes on Claudio Castagnoli. That's later tonight. But we're going to kick things off with a clash of the conglomeration. Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy. That match is coming up next. The winner goes to Glasgow.
it is going to be a tremendous night tonight. If you're wondering about Daniel Garcia, he won the play-in match last night. Ian, you were there. And Ring of Honor will be talking more about that because Eddie Kingston was injured, could not compete. But here we go. The fans are going to go bananas for this.
Your opening contest is a quarterfinal match in the AEW Continental Challenge Cup set for one fall. Introducing first from wherever, Wayne, whatever, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy, the all-time win leader in AEW. There are very few accolades that this man does not yet have. The Continental Cup is one that no one has yet, Tony, and he'd love nothing more than to win here tonight and advance to Glasgow.
And of course, as we mentioned, the winner will get that Continental Cup, but also will become the AEW Continental Champion. This, of course, the end of the summer, our summertime tournament. Great companion to the Continental Classic that we have during the wintertime here in AEW. So great to have you with us. So much excitement heading on to the big event coming up in 8 days. And of course, we're in Glasgow next week as well. We go back to the ring.
And his opponent from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, weighing 206 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
Should be in a classic matchup. I mean, we talked about these two are brothers. They're members of the conglomeration. Roderick Strong also was in this tournament, and it was Kyle O'Reilly who took him down. So if Kyle can win this, he will have taken down 2 of his teammates of the conglomeration.
And if you're Kyle O'Reilly, you got to be careful not to look ahead, Tony, because he's one of the few athletes that hold 3 wins over Jon Moxley, who is one of our semifinalists that has already punched his ticket to Glasgow. So as tantalizing as that is, knowing a future opponent, you have his number, you can't look past Orange Cassidy.
Here we go. The referee, Bryce Remsburg, to the middle of the ring. Little fist bump we got. Orange Cassidy taking his time for this. And you hear the chant of the fans.
Well, that's a sign of respect, Tony.
There you go.
It's like us, we exchange glasses after each collision.
All right, so here we go. Very, very tenuous start. Hey, we are in the Rickabone Zone tonight. Good to have you with us.
Colin Robotai up here, and we'd like to send our well regards to your regular partner, Nigel McGuinness, who's been on a restricted travel plan. We'll have a little bit more information about that as the night goes on, as he tries to get to 100% for Glasgow. Colin Robotai.
Hey, he's watching this one very closely, no doubt about it. There you see the semifinals coming up Wednesday in Glasgow. AEW Dynamite, 8/7 Central is a cover one. A one count.
Ooh, and a head scissor here. Submission specialist Kyle O'Reilly putting on the pressure here.
I'm sure somewhere Nigel McGuinness scouting, watching this matchup. He is one of two men. John Moxley already in.
It will be 2 of 4 here tonight.
Boy, pretty good effort trying to get out of this, but Kyle just has his head scissors cinched in here.
Yeah, and the standing headstand, of course, Claudio and Daniel Garcia will meet later tonight. Ooh. That took a lot out of Orange.
There you see the match coming up tonight. Side headlock. Claudio Castagnoli and Daniel Garcia. The winner moves on to the semifinals, and it's going to guarantee that we're going to have 2 members of the Death Riders in the semifinals. And, of course, then we got the blind draw to see what matchups will be in Glasgow next week.
You see the nice whip into the corner, anticipating O'Reilly coming in. Oh, anticipation from Orange Cassidy.
Side headlock takeover once again as Bryce Remsburg checks in. It's been a very exciting tournament. Nigel McGuinness, as we said, watching on as well. He would love a chance to go to his home country and wrestle for the Continental Cup right through the ropes.
And I think with both these men, they know each other so well, Tony, that Nigel and John Moxley got to be licking their lips a little bit, because this is going to be a grueling match. They're going move for move right now. Nice back suplex. Holds on, though.
And each man who wins here tonight will have obviously less than a week to get ready and prepare. And 1, 2 count to get in shape.
And this is starting out as a scientific match, Tony, but you can feel as it goes on, getting a little bit testier, a little bit more intense.
Yeah, you could see I love the spirit of competition here that we see in AEW, but especially between these two men. And you could see that time that Orange Cassidy looked up and looked at the referee almost out of frustration.
No. You're right, Tony. In the Continental Cup, you get these great one-on-one matches, these unique environments. I don't foresee a normal circumstance why Kyle and Orange would wrestle in a singles contest like this. It's great to see in this tournament.
Remember, as we said in the rules, no outside interference. No time limit, which means this match could go on. It's sudden death, basically.
Right.
And Orange Cassidy trying to get his way out of that. Trying to standing switch, could not. So what did he do? Down through the arms.
Hand in pocket.
Yeah, igniting his kryptonite.
A little shimmy shake. Yes. Wow. Well, there you go. And take a little breather. But it's Kyle O'Reilly coming right back at it. And the pace perhaps going to start to pick up. Here's a side headlock off the ropes.
Oh, look at that. Orange held on to the bottom rope that time. Hands the pocket. Orange Cassidy goes through. Amazing takedown.
Leapfrog. And it's O'Reilly.
Watch out. Remember, the ankle lock is what won him 3 matches against John Moxley, including the Continental Classic in the semifinals.
As Orange Cassidy. And the fake out. And this is how you know it's real, Tony. Orange normally just goes for the target. This time the fake out, some gamesmanship from OC.
almost a wry smile on his face as well. Now he does have one.
Yeah.
And little Orange Cassidy mind games that Kyle O'Reilly should know all about. Now, what's Kyle going to do?
Yeah, Kyle.
Oh, he didn't want to go in that way. Orange lowered the rope for Kyle to go in, but Kyle said, I'll go in my own way. And the Violent Artist, with his jaw set, his stare cold, grabs a side headlock.
Orange Cassidy now breaking out and charging in, up and over. Hey-oh. And the balance of Orange Cassidy will be in trouble after that dragon screw.
Dragon screw right through the ropes. Orange Cassidy turns around, moves out of the way.
And they're mirror images of one another right now, Tony.
Isn't it amazing? Now look at this. He is offering to lower the rope for Orange Cassidy to come in, and Orange is going to what? Take the low road, literally. This is the first of two matches. Who will go on to the semifinals?
And look at that. Ooh. And
Look at these reversals.
Wow. Series of reversals like that suplex there.
Snap suplex. Kyle O'Reilly once again. He's Orange Cassidy the other way. Literally 10 for 10. Oh my gosh. Another one. Which of these two men will advance to the semifinals in Glasgow? We'll find out. Stay with us live tonight.
It is time to deal with Saddam Hussein.
The situation on the ground is deteriorating. Your mission? Find Saddam.
But why is it you have to go?
Nobody knows this guy better than me. We're missing something.
John, is it true Saddam built a network of tunnels under Baghdad?
That's him.
High-value target, The Hunt for Saddam, premieres September 13th on TNT.
We're doing our best to make sure every Whopper is your best Whopper, but we know mistakes happen, and we're here to make it right. If your Whopper isn't made your way, we'll remake your Whopper on the spot, and your next one's free. That's the Whopper guarantee, because there's a new king, and it's you.
Oof. Your toe looks like a diseased potato. That is your toe, right? Good thing you have Amazon Health AI. It took one look at that dodgy digit of yours and got you some much-needed help. Fast.
Yeah, that needs fast help.
Oh, man. Hope you didn't promise him a walk.
The world that was, it's gone. Wake up. The family. Survive. Wake up. The family. Survive. Wake up. The family. Survive.
Dog Stars, rated R.
In the wild, everything is always in front of you. Sauvage, the new extrait, Dior.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
So many layers.
Don't worry, what are you doing?
The biscuits are more flaky now. See? Little help. Now it's more to love.
A Chewy pharmacy order is on the way for Gouda. Meds verified by Chewy's licensed pharmacists, paired with his favorite cheese. Delivered by Chewy, devoured by Gouda. For quality meds, for life with pets, there's Chewy Pharmacy.
With Vinted, Megan turns her closet into cash. She easily sells the clothes she doesn't wear anymore. And with no selling or shipping fees, she earns more to spend on her next fancy dinner.
Bonsoir, Megan.
Download Vinted today.
The Continental Cup continues. It is Kyle O'Reilly here in the quarterfinals, taking on his friend, his teammate, Orange Cassidy of the conglomeration, and basically Ian Riccaboni. We have seen just back and forth suplexes almost for the last 5 to 10 minutes.
It has been a relentless pursuit of the vertical suplex, the snap suplex, high impact on the shoulders, the back, the lower back, ultimately wearing down the wind, the oxygen, getting sparse to the legs, Tony.
Kyle O'Reilly getting low. There's another suplex. The winners of the semifinals, which will be held in Glasgow next week, will go on to the championship, which will be at All in London 8 days away at Wembley Stadium. That's right. One of the tremendous matches in an unbelievable lineup coming up a week from Sunday. Orange Cassidy.
Wow. And of course, this is our first quarterfinal, Tony. Our second. Claudio Castagnoli, Daniel Garcia, the Death Riders. They will meet to earn the fourth and final semifinal spot, which will lead to the random draw. We will know who then will move on to Dynamite and Glasgow and who they will be facing as the semifinals take place this Wednesday on AEW Dynamite.
If you think that a suplex won't take a lot of steam out of you, just take a look at these two men right now. Both are slumped in opposite corners. Kyle, sweat down in his brow and into his eyes, and both stand up, center the ring.
Do you know how hard it is for Kyle O'Reilly to break that kind of a sweat with how finely conditioned he is, Tony?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great call. Little bump of the fist, a handshake, both realizing they're going to slug it out. Each man wants to move on to the semifinals where two men await Jon Moxley, Nigel McGuinness.
Oh.
And a leg, maybe trying to dragon screw, I'm not so sure, but he's going for that ankle again, and Orange Cassidy realizes, big thrust kick, little less color, and another one, and another back up, boom! Down goes Orange Cassidy!
And Tony, this has started out as a technical bout, a scientific match, and now they're just beating the hell out of each other.
You're right, it's a great point, Ian. They started out scientific, going at each other, and now they're hammering each other. And Bryce Remsburg counts. Remember, fans, it's sudden death. There's going to be no time limit draw here. There must be a winner. Cassidy came back up, and then the kitchen sink. And an axe kick and a right cross. Kyle O'Reilly picks up Orange Cassidy. He knows! Millionaire! But a crossover!
Yeah, it was blocked. And they both men had the counter to the counter. The ankle lock.
The ankle lock quickly. Orange Cassidy knows he's got to get in the ropes. That ankle lock has won Kyle so many matches we talked about, Ian.
And that might be his golden ticket if he can advance. If he can defeat Orange Cassidy. It might be his golden ticket here tonight. But we just saw the stun dog blocked into a cross armbar blocked. Into an ankle lock blocked. It has been a counter for counter for counter right now.
Now Orange Cassidy goes back to this tactic, which is well known, Ian. What do you think about this tactic late in the match?
Well, I think it's still a bit of a mind game.
Yeah, well, how about this?
And it's gotten O'Reilly enraged with this nice choke here.
Pick up. Almost like a falcon arrow. And a 1, 2, no! We've not seen many 3-count attempts in this match. It's mostly been slugging it out and rushing on the mat. Orange Cassidy, classic move. 1, 2, it's not Orange Cassidy yet.
And that big tornado DDT almost won it for Orange Cassidy, Tony. I think that's where Orange has to live. He has to live in the counter, the high-impact counter that'll catch O'Reilly off guard and prevent the submission. If Orange can do that, I think he punches his ticket to Glasgow.
Let's see if that's the case here. It looked like for a moment he was going to drop the elbow pad and go for the orange punch, but he shook it off. So let's see what Orange Cassidy's got going now.
Well, does O'Reilly know Orange too well for the orange punch, maybe?
That's a good point. Orange over the top. O'Reilly rolls him up. 1, 2. Whoa. 2 count. A tremendous leg sweep that time. And there goes Kyle. Trying that PK, but Orange Cassidy saw it coming. He went for the beach break, couldn't get it. Rolled through. Orange Cassidy gets the PK on target.
And high to the chest, O'Reilly was winded earlier from the suplex attempts.
Here comes the beach break. It's what he's going for.
O'Reilly's got the ankle. O'Reilly's got the ankle, Tony.
Great call. Orange goes down. Orange reaches for the rope, but Kyle's got it on. Orange rolls over.
Trying to roll through.
He's still holding on.
Wow.
Kyle O'Reilly amazingly keeps the grip on the ankle.
And Cassidy's in trouble here.
And the fans know it. A lot of them are cheering for Orange to get to the ropes. Many are cheering for Kyle. Kyle's going to add. Is he or isn't he?
He just looked in the eyes of his
he didn't go for it. He may have cost him 1, 2. Kyle rolls him over, and he goes back to the ankle. one to the end. That's it. Kyle O'Reilly gets the win.
Here's your winner, advancing to the semifinals, Kyle O'Reilly.
Immediately, Kyle checked in with Orange and said, yeah, I'm okay. A smile on the face of Kyle O'Reilly. What a way to open up this telecast tonight.
And what a competition, Tony. Two friends giving it their best. And it was clear O'Reilly tried not to hurt, but win the match to defeat Orange Cassidy there.
So now we have three men in the semifinals. Jon Moxley, Nigel McGuinness, Kyle O'Reilly.
We'll punch the fourth ticket later here tonight, Tony, as the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli and Daniel Garcia meet.
We have to wonder the condition of Nigel McGuinness. He braved it through and defeated Hechicero on Wednesday. And then after the match is Wednesday, Nigel McGuinness talked with our own Renee Paquette about his condition, about moving forward in the tournament as he's one of the final four.
Nigel, congratulations. You have miraculously moved on to the semi-finals of the Continental Cup in Glasgow, Scotland next week. But you've had to withdraw from your match at Death Before Dishonor. So if I can just get an update on your ankle and really just how you're feeling.
Yeah, I'm overwhelmed, obviously, in a lot of pain. And to be perfectly honest,
I'm so... Oh, crap, you guys are doing the interview. I'm so sorry. Can I please get some ice for my back? I'm suffering right now. Oh, do you mind if I...
No, have a seat now. Go on.
I'm so sorry, Renee. You can stay here. Yeah. Oh, mate. God, that thing you swallowed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mate, fair play to you, though. Like, a lot of other men would have just backed out of it, but it's about the pride, though, isn't it? It's about pride for the game. Mate. That's pretty bad. How you feeling?
As I was saying, pretty overwhelmed, but, you know, the truth of the matter is, I think you can say congratulations till after Glasgow, because I know what I'm going to do.
Hey, I don't count your chickens yet, mate. Let's think about this. As someone that watched you in Ring of Honor as a very, very young man, a kid from Essex watching a geezer from Kent, the QE2 bridge connects us. Seeing you succeed over there gave guys like me hope that we can succeed over it.
I appreciate that.
I'm being honest with you, man. Like, you're one of the goats. You're one of the guys for British wrestling that paved the way for us. There's a lot of thanks that needs to go your way. And, mate, I'll be honest with you right now. I've got more faith in you winning this thing than me winning this thing.
Well, I think that's the problem, Will. You know?
Yeah, no.
You look inside. Realise you're on a precipice of an opportunity. It's never going to happen again. You know? You're one of the best wrestlers in the world. I mean that. Seriously. I can't tell you how proud I am. Every time you go out there and you wrestle, I'm like, he's just done it. He's a guy who's made his career, who's done everything that he set out to do, except what every British wrestler that we watched growing up could do. Win that world title in England. You can do it. Not just for yourself, but for every one of those kids that you've inspired. For your granddad, who's going to be watching you. He's in your heart. I don't know how much longer my career's going to go, but your career, it ain't going to go if you don't win the title at Wembley Stadium. You need to think about that.
Thank you.
What an emotional interview it was for Nigel McGuinness and for Will Ospreay. And as we know, coming up in 8 days, we are going to crown a brand new Continental, maybe brand new Continental champion, as you can see. But we also have Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. And we also have the Divine Dominion and the Brawling Birds for the Women's Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, from that vulnerable moment to to the Divine Dominion, who have now issued a 5-minute challenge here tonight, Tony, ahead of their bout with the Brawling Birds with the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championships on the line. We will see what violence we have in store here tonight.
It is great working with you here tonight. I know you and Caprice Coleman had a great night last night.
Oh, thank you. It was a heck of a card. We wish Nigel was there, but that vulnerability, that ability to know when you have to pull back a little bit to try to reach the ultimate goal is something.
This is a 5-minute AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Eliminator match. Introducing first, they are the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Megan Bayne and Lena Cross, the Divine Dominion. And their opponents, Tiara James and Erica Lee.
Tiara James, Erica Lee. This is the 5-minute elimination challenge. If James and Lee can last 5 minutes, they are going to get a world title shot in the future. And of course, on a week from tomorrow, it could become the Brawling Birds.
Well, it certainly could be. But right now, you talk about unstoppable, inevitable. The Divine Dominion has put a stake in the ground as the most dominant tag team, male or female, in my opinion, in their respective divisions.
Never seen anything like them in the women's division. Ian, you're right. And yeah, this is what you got to do, right?
Smart move. 2-on-1 to start things off. Tiara James on the left, Erica Lee. Oh, goodness.
The strength of Megan Bayne. She's got both ladies in her grip. A double German suplex. Can you believe that one?
Bayne is unreal. Defeats the strength as the tag is made. In comes Lena Cross.
And Lena Cross. And there they go back and forth. One of their trademark maneuvers. Getting the girls in the corner.
And the collision mid-ring. And double clotheslines. Wipe out the challengers. Lena dumping out Erica Lee. It is Tiara James who is just awaiting the violence that will present itself from the Divine...
Birds, watch and learn. What you can do, we can do better, baby.
Uh-oh. As the clock ticks, they're not even sweating the fact. Look at that.
Wow. As you can see the clock, the idea is, look at this.
Yeah. Tony, I don't think they're going to need the full 5 minutes.
Oh, my gosh.
There.
2 birds, 1 stone. Oh! How about that? That's a 1. Oh, that's a Brawling Birds maneuver.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to win it that way. How about this? I'm telling you, these 2 ladies are ready for Wembley. There's no doubt.
James sent crashing down.
And covered, and this time it is over.
Here are your winners, the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Divine Dominion.
Minute 34, it could have been even shorter. Tony, dominant win ahead of All In to take things away.
It is going to be literally a battle coming up a week from Sunday, 8 days away. The Divine Dominion, the dominant tag team champs, defend the title. Still to come tonight, Willow Nightingale defends the AEW Women's World Championship against TBS champion Maya World. That is here live tonight. And also tonight, Claudio Castagnoli, Daniel Garcia in the other quarterfinal match. But here's a man who had a chance in the cup, Jungle Jack Perry.
Swerve. Last week you told me that I wasn't ready to welcome most killers like us. And I spent a whole week thinking about that. Because unlike a lot of people here, I actually respect what you think. Because you, based off of your own skill and your merit, worked your way up to the very top of AEW. And there was a time where everything that had been promised to me was burnt in front of my face, and it took me years to build back to where I am today. I've got a little bit of Scottish blood in me, and I got to thinking, what better place than the doorstep of Wembley Stadium? Glasgow, Scotland, Wednesday night for the first time ever. Swerve Strickland versus Jack Perry. Kill or be killed.
Well, advance Wednesday night in Glasgow. Swerve Strickland, Jungle Jack Perry. What a clash that's going to be. We anxiously await Glasgow, where Swerve and Jungle Jack will do battle, Tony. But here tonight.
Coming up tonight, as a matter of fact, coming up next, Claudio Castagnoli, Daniel Garcia, who will move on to the quarterfinals of the Continental Cup. Stay with us.
Don't sweat the technique.
When kids start making money, Chase has expert bankers and smart tools to help them manage it.
Wow. Now that's a first deposit. Let's get your account open.
Chase, make more of what's yours.
What up, Leo? What up, Fearfully Confident? I don't know if you guys are still on there. Kyle Riley versus John Moxley in the finals after they just had Jay White be eliminated. I don't know, man. Fearfully Confident said Moxley and Nigel, my guess. Bro, after that segment with Will Ospreay, I have a bad feeling that Nigel might be up, man, because the reason why I say that is because
This Progressive has so many ways to save. We try to make it special.
that promo
Also, we don't
he
own
cut
the rights
with
to
Will
Happy
Ospreay
Bundle,
was
so we do our own
passionate,
version.
man.
And you
I
select the
ain't
multi-card
never
discount, so you get
heard
another
Nigel
song.
that passionate before, so I think Nigel might go into Wembley, man.
I wish I
which
wasn't
is
afraid to smile.
not good for the casual
I wish I
fan,
could get
but
implants.
it is what it is, man. And I ain't gonna front.
I'm not looking for another
that
quick
segment
fix.
kind of got me
I wanna
thinking maybe I
smile
should give him a chance, you know?
Clear Choice Smiles
Even though
are
I-
made to
I
stand the
kinda
test of time.
want somebody
They're built
else,
by
but
dental implant experts,
Nigel's
backed by
gonna-
20
if
years of
Nigel's gonna cut
pioneering
that kind of
research
promo,
and a
man,
lifetime warranty on
should
premium
give him a
arches.
chance, man.
At DealDash.com for
If he
$50
wins,
free
I don't
credit
think
for
I'm
your
gonna be
first win
upset like
guarantee.
I used to be. I think
Thought
I'm,
about
I
estate
think I'm
planning
gonna
for
give
this
him a
guy?
chance, man.
My friend said she'll take it.
Flexible place and a boost button for extra scent. Febreze Plug Scent Booster.
So hard to get the dough. The Big 12 schedule is a gauntlet. You're gonna have to bring it.
Man, it is awesome to be here. Let's go.
MLB on TBS, Tuesday's biggest stage, where the brightest stars will shine.
Makes the catch. Acuna puts it high in the sky.
MLB on TBS, Dodgers Braves, Tuesday's biggest stage.
Everybody has been questioning the Jet. Tonight I got answers, especially for Darby Allin. Let's talk face to face. Before you make your way down this ring, I need you to prove to me that you ain't got no weapons on you.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, God. Either that was the luckiest pyro malfunction of Kevin Knight's life. Oh, my God. Darby is totally defenseless right now. Oh, my goodness. Kevin Knight may have put Darby Allin back in the hospital. Stephen Gordon right there. That's his son Sting, for those that don't know.
Get caught up in them crosshairs. Big boy is playing. He wasn't ready for it anyway.
Darby Allin suffered some burns. Almost had a broken neck from that chair, but he will go up against Kevin Knight. Falls count anywhere for the TNT Championship coming up at All In next Sunday, as well as the finals of the Continental Cup. We have one more to move into the semifinals in Glasgow next week, and that match is right now.
Interesting situation we find ourselves in, Tony. We saw two members of the conglomeration meet earlier for the third spot, the fourth spot to be decided by the Death Riders.
And then last night, this man earned a shot in the play-in match. Daniel Garcia.
This is a
Just want to let y'all know that. So let's go ahead and get to...
Kenny Omega! Meet me in London!
Will Ospreay at Wembley Stadium. You will lose everything.
Kenny Ospreay. Needless to say, the biggest world title match we have ever seen in London. It's only 8 days away. It's next Sunday. You cannot miss this matchup. Dare I say the two greatest wrestlers I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. We've had great wrestlers here before, but these two will finally go at it for the world title at Wembley.
The following tag team contest is set for one fall. Introducing first from Seattle, Washington, weighing 179 pounds, Nick Wayne.
No hyperbole there, Tony. And just last night, this man nearly became professional wrestling's youngest world champion. Nick Wayne went over 20 minutes with the most wanted Bandito in Philadelphia, nearly capturing the Ring of Honor world title at just 21 years old. Every corner of the world that you look, professional wrestling on fire as we head to All in London in just 8 days.
Weighing 218 pounds, the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa!
Let's hear comments earlier on from Tommaso and Nick Wayne.
Seems like the hot topic in the world of professional wrestling right now is the Prodigy. As it should be. So why don't I shoot my shot? I want my number called in the Casino Gauntlet at All In. And when...
This right here, this isn't a friendship. Hell, we're not even a team. This is just strictly business. And at the Casino Gauntlet, the same rules apply. I'll see you out there, kid.
Sounds good.
Obviously, both men want to get that number 3 spot, but let's call it like we see it. But before we do, let's go to Albany.
And their opponents, Commander and Speedball, Mike Bailey!
What a combination, Speedball and Commander, who had these comments earlier.
We've all thrown our hat in the ring for the Casino Gauntlet. But at All In, anything could happen. So tonight, we go out there and do what we do best and take out the competition.
Así es, daremos lo mejor porque sentimos y amamos la lucha libre.
Let's lock in.
What an incredible matchup we got before us here, Ian.
Absolutely. And, you know, Commander has gone public with his desire to enter the Casino Gauntlet. Obviously, Speedball Mike Bailey throwing his hat in the ring as well. Numbers 1 and 2 decided. Andrade El Idolo, number 1. MJF, number 2. Advantageous to draw those early numbers, Tony. That match can end at the first fall.
And who will be number 3? Only we will find out coming up next Sunday. And the winner, of course, will call their shot for an AEW World Title match, provided they give the champ a week's notice. And here we go with Speedball Mike Bailey against Tommaso Ciampa.
And Speedball's so fast here, Tony, going for the rear waistlock. Ciampa going to the ropes here.
And Ciampa is such a great veteran. He's strong. He's fast. He knows that. He knows exactly what to do. An amazing debut here, right here on this program, becoming the TNT champion in his first match ever. And look at the quick feet of Bailey. And Bailey goes down as well, and Ciampa quickly goes the ropes.
Yeah, had Tommaso reconsidering that. As it's going to be interesting to see how well both teams gel tag made.
If you'll recall, the 3-way match won by Andrade was over Tommaso Ciampa and Commander. The 3-way match won by MJF with Nick Wayne and Bailey.
And Nick Wayne, who I think last night was just a preview of a future world champion. I think last night was no, not now, not forever.
Yes. Oh, a foot by Mike. You know, I agree. I know what you're talking about. Nick Wayne, right now in the formative years of his career, and he's been a champion already, but so close to becoming a singles champion. But Commander is absolutely amazing.
Cover. 1, 2. And all three of these men, former ROH World Television champions.
And you saw Commander actually go up the ladder on those ropes. And now, the team of Nick Wayne and Tommaso Ciampa, missing, double axe hand. Taken over by both men. Ooh, drop kick, out go Tommaso Ciampa and Nick Wayne. And the fans love it. 4 men who want to be part of the Casino Gauntlet coming up in 8 days to get a world title shot. Oh! Wow! Which team will win? Stay with us on Collision.
So, I'll see you at the game, or maybe we could go together.
Mom, why do you have to pick me up in your cupcake van?
Because she's a busy lady, Zach.
That's why Progressive protects her commercial and personal vehicles, so she's got one less thing to worry about.
Wait a minute. Zach, is this the girl you've been journaling about?
Hey, should we play that song he wrote about her?
Way ahead of you. What are these butterflies in my tummy? Why do they flutter when she looks my way?
In a world where people may miss a warning signal from their body, one person is on a mission.
Hello?
Okay, 2 people are spreading the word.
People with high blood pressure or type 2 diabetes. Our kidneys could be sending out an SOS about increased risks like heart attack or stroke. Ask your doctor about a simple urine test called UACR and join our mission.
Not a scratch.
What'd you expect? Switch to Verizon. Get one line on the Simplicity plan and iPhone 17 Pro today. And the latest iPhone every year. All for just $80 a month.
Easy, big fella. Mom's boob is hurting just about as much as your little trip down the birth canal. Luckily, Amazon Health AI can help figure it out. Couple quick questions and even quicker answers.
LOL.
And boom, she's getting help for her broken lactation station. Now give her one of those gassy little smiles of yours to make up for it all. Good one.
Mommy loves you. Tell me who I am. Do I provoke you with my tone of innocence?
Easy, big fella. Mom's boob is hurting just about as much as your little trip down the birth canal. Luckily, Amazon Health AI can help figure it out. Couple quick questions and even quicker answers.
LOL.
And boom, she's getting help for her broken lactation station. Now give her one of those gassy little smiles of yours to make up for it all. Good one.
Mommy loves you.
Oh, hey, Cole's mom. Remember, no direct eye contact.
You're looking live. We're in Reading, Pennsylvania for tonight's Collision, 8 days away from All In London. And we are taking a look at 4 men who were unsuccessful in winning their trios match.
Oh, wait a minute.
1, 2, 2 count.
Unsuccessful in winning their trios bout, so they throw their hat in the ring for the Casino Gauntlet. It is Mike Bailey who sends Nick Wayne into the corner. Wow, kicking up there. Of course, the Casino Gauntlet. Andrade El Idolo after number 1, MJF number 2. The winner of that bout will earn a future title shot. And at Dynamite on Wednesday in Glasgow, we will hear from the AEW National Champion, Andrade El Idolo, but we also will hear from the former AEW World Champion, MJF. That's all in Glasgow this Wednesday. Rising Shooting Star 2, number 1 and number 2 in the Casino Gauntlet. And it will be a big night next week, Tony, as we now know the semifinal matches in the Continental Challenge Cup.
Dynamite, it is going to be Kyle O'Reilly and Nigel McGuinness in the semifinals. And it will be Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli in the other semifinal match. The winners will go on to All In London the following Sunday. And that will be, of course, at Wembley Stadium. Also, we know on Dynamite, Swerve Strickland will take on Jungle Jack Perry in a one-on-one match of cover 1, 2, and a 2 count. Still to come tonight, though. Oh, there's the foot. Willow Nightingale defends the Women's World Championship against TBS champ Maya World. The winner goes on to Wembley to face Mercedes Moné. Watch out.
Change the whole trajectory. As those knees off the moonsault.
This match is amazing. Absolutely. The knees on Tommaso Ciampa. How anybody can come back from something like that. That has to take the wind right out of you, Ian.
It certainly must. And now in between Bailey, who's been worn down, needs to make a tag, is Tommaso Ciampa. But Commander barely making it back to his feet on hand and knee. It's Mike Bailey looking for the outstretched arm of Commander. Meanwhile, Ciampa finds Wayne. Can Bailey find Commander? He does.
Tag, and here we go. Commander came in with arms agape, and Nick Wayne made advantage of it again. Commander. There's nobody like him. Unreal. Like I said again, he has redefined high-flying aerial attacks in AEW. Now he's going to hit the ropes here. Stand up on top. And a big splash. Amazing. 1, 2, Tommaso. With a running knee. Oh, ended that. Tommaso, wow.
Psycho Killer, not just a creative nickname.
Yes, sir. Watch from behind.
Whoa! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go!
Yes, sir. Feet of fire from Speedball Mike Bailey. Bailey, former Trios champion himself.
And this action is insane, Tony. It's indicative, epitomizes the fire from the competitors lined up to be in the Casino Gauntlet.
Oh, God! And Commander covers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this match goes on.
Commander Destroyer so close.
Commander couldn't believe it, and that was an absolute phenomenal match. Move that time for it. Here we go.
And no way Nick Wayne can be 100% after last night.
That's a great call. He battled for the Ring of Honor World Championship last night.
Oh, look for Toledo, no one home.
No, it was Tommaso that interrupted that. Roll out.
Oh, wait a minute. Feet on the ropes.
No. Nick Wayne almost stole it. Moves out of the way. Commander. Oh, there is Tommaso.
Oh, he's got the mask.
Holding the mask. The float against the top rope. Speedball Mike Bailey in, but no, Nick Wayne.
And the Protoplex. Protoplex gets it, Tony.
2, 3. Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne gets the win.
Here are your winners, Nick Wayne and Tommaso Ciampa.
If you believe in momentum, and I do, I believe that Nick Wayne has all the momentum in the world, and yes, Tommaso Ciampa's going to get his hand raised as well. There you see the first 2 men that'll be in the Casino Gauntlet 8 days away. It'll be every man for himself then. And an immediate dissension between these two. Now, fans, also a 3-way match for the International Championship. The Protostar, Okada, and Takeshita.
The only thing that matters is that the international title stays in the family. If that means I become new international champion, I expect Kyle to be happy for me. And he can raise my hand in the center of the ring.
There is one thing that myself and Okada can agree on. That we hate Takeshita.
Inosuke Takeshita back in AEW. I think they're going to knuckle up right here. Here we go. There they go, up to the races. We could be one raging fire away from Takeshita's next reign as AEW International Champion.
Nothing is more important than family.
Girls' night. You laughed too loud. You sang off key. You made plans you'll probably never follow through on. But you didn't feel bad about any of it because you didn't do anything you'll regret. You were drinking RK, the world's first zero-proof spirit that tastes and feels like the real thing. All the fun, all the flavor, none of the hangover. Zero alcohol, zero guilt, 100% you. RK. Drink differently.
The fan-favorite pretzel bacon pub cheeseburger is back at Wendy's. Stacked with beer cheese, crispy onions, and a soft pretzel bun.
Nice buns, mate.
Boy, who fancies a song?
It's kind of like a pub on a bun, a pretzel bun.
She's the boy of the city. She's the boy of the
The pretzel bacon pub cheeseburger, back for a limited time at Wendy's.
Good nights don't need bad mornings, and great memories don't need alcohol. Meet RK, the world's first zero-proof spirit that actually tastes like the real thing. All the flavor, all the burn, none of the hangover, guilt, or regrets. Because life's too good to forget, here's to making memories you'll actually remember. RK, drink differently.
Moderate to severe eczema with that unbearable itch. When it's uncontrolled despite topical treatment, relieve itch fast with clearer skin that lasts. Nemluvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take if you experience hives or plan to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, hives, and muscle aches. Ask about Nemluvio today.
Finding a place has never been easier with Apartments.com AI search.
Show me places with a kitchen island and stainless steel appliances in Boston.
Here are those listings.
Can I see all the kitchens? Oh, that's nice. Take me inside the kitchen of 215 Charles.
This kitchen features a chef's range, stone countertops, stainless steel appliances, and extensive cabinet space.
Let's reach out to the property and apply now.
Only on Apartments.com. The place to find a place.
Look, I'll say it. The draw for the semifinals of the Continental Cup sucks. Bad luck. No good for the Death Riders. But we can wallow in our misery, or we can look at this as an opportunity. An opportunity to do what the Death Riders do, and that is raise the standard no matter the opponent. Look, there will be one Death Rider in the...
Shut up. Sucks for who?
How's the ankle, Danny?
Sucks.
All right.
Only thing I can say is what.
Wait, hold on. Let me go back. What happened?
Look, I'll say it. The draw for the semifinals of the Continental Cup sucks. Bad luck. No good for the Death Riders. But we can wallow in our misery, or we can look at this as an opportunity. An opportunity to do what the Death Riders do, and that is raise the standard no matter the opponent. Look, there will be one Death Rider in the...
Shut up. Sucks for who?
How's the ankle, Danny?
Sucks.
All right.
Only thing I can say is, wow, there is a lot going on in the camp of the Death Riders right now.
And Claudio actually beat Mox in the Continental Classic this year.
Your main event, set for one fall, has a 60-minute time limit and is for the AEW Women's World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Dallas, Texas. She is the TBS champion, Maya World.
It is time for the Collision main event. You can't get any bigger than this for the Women's World Championship. Here's Maya World earlier tonight.
Well, I can't lie. I didn't sleep at all last night. I mean, how can I dream when tonight my dreams become reality? Before and after the match, of course, I'll love and respect you, but bell to bell, you're in for the fight of your life. We are both on top. Of course, we know there's only room for one, and it'll be me, the It Girl, Maya World. Let's go make history.
A very confident Maya World, and you know what? She said, I didn't sleep last night. It's probably not good for her having a big match, but I understand the nerves because this is one of the great women world champions that we've ever had.
And her opponent from Long Island, New York, she is the AEW Women's World Champion, Willow Nightingale.
So much on the line tonight. And a reminder, you're watching AEW on TNT. Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Round out your protection with life, home, and pet health insurance. There's so much on the line tonight. The Women's World Championship is on the line, plus a chance to go to the biggest event of the year.
Yeah.
All in Wembley in 8 days as the world champion.
That sign says it all, Tony. The stakes couldn't be higher. They literally could not be higher. Both women have an opportunity to be a part of history, to make history. The impact that Willow Nightingale has had in professional wrestling, that young girl sign said it all. She has become a hero for so many by doing it her own way, by carving her own path. Part of Mercedes Moné resents that, I think. I believe that. And part of Mercedes Moné knows that Maya World has and can defeat her again. If you're a Mercedes right now watching this match, take nothing away from the competitors in it.
Right.
You got to be sweating in your boots right now.
No doubt, because you've got the great women's world champion, and you've got maybe one of the hottest, probably the hottest in the women's division in Maya World.
Talk about lightning in a bottle. It reminds me of the woman, she's in the ring with meteoric rise in her own right, Tony. Nice takeover there. As the feeling out process continues, the AEW Women's World Championship at stake here. Winner goes to All In, just 8 days away, live on pay-per-view.
And there you see it. As we know, Mercedes Moné has had problems not only with Willow Nightingale, but let's all not forget, back in Forbidden Door, the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament Final, it was the It Girl and Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, that's a great point, Tony. Almost captured the Owen and then went on to win the TBS title. Got to get past Willow Nightingale, who... I mean, honestly, though, Maya World could become the world champion here tonight. Nice shoulder tackle.
Running shoulder tackle, and back up is the TBS champ. Back down is the TBS champ.
And nice off the ropes there. Maya World dropped down, and this is the kind of offense that she has. Almost catches Willow, but Willow maybe playing a little possum there.
Yeah, a little broad smile on the champ. Willow showing her quickness. Look at this. Ooh. Speaking of quickness, Maya World over the top.
And look at the confidence. And this is what I mean, the blinders that Maya World has on Off the ropes. Maybe youthful confidence, maybe youthful ignorance, and I mean that in a positive way, Tony. Yeah. Maybe not realizing the moment that she's in.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You see it in,
But you know, I think when she said I didn't sleep last night, I think she realizes what's going on here. The world title and a shot at Wembley to stake. At stake, the stakes could not be higher. And look at Willow Nightingale hammer the girl in the corner.
And just really driving in those blows. Maya's got to make a move here.
And she did make a move.
And look at that.
You know, matrix move.
Yeah, knows Willow well.
Roll up 1, 2.
And Maya back to her feet. Swing and a miss on the clothesline.
Watch out. The hit girl sends her over the tiaras. Willow hit the bottom rope. Fans, we are going to stay with this action as long as it takes. It's a 60-minute time limit. And watch out, a toe! Cross body! Willow is flattened on the floor as Maya World looks over to the fans.
Real strong sign I saw there was Maya taking a breath, recognizing the situation, and then attacking. She has control of her breathing, control of her body, control of the pace. That bodes well for the challenger.
And as you can see, the champion slow to get to her feet. The TBS champ, Maya World up on top. Ducking low, Willow Nightingale, and she sends her on the ropes, going for the pounce. There it is, the pounce. This is our final break of the night. Stay with us.
What's so funny? Oh, it's hard to explain.
Is it hard to explain? Anna doesn't need to know what's trending on the internet to know what's up. While they're following fake trends, Anna's going to get her thrills on Hard Rock Bet Casino. Here, try this. And Anna gets it. Hard Rock Bet Casino, where your inner rebel plays.
New customers get up to $1,000 back in casino bonus, plus 500 bonus spins. There are trucks, and then there's the 2026 GMC Sierra. With the capability to handle what life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra, a truck that leads where it matters most. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Or Michigan residents get $1,000 lease cash. GM employees with a current eligible GMC lease use it to get this low mileage lease on the Sierra for $199 per month. We are professional grade.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, but thanks to Skyrizi and clearer skin, I'm all in. Most people saw 90% clearer skin from head to toe. Skyrizi is only 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
Oi.
Hello, I've got a delivery. I'm gonna leave this here. They're busy.
Even on an antidepressant, there are days I feel stuck in my head. Depression symptoms like lack of interest and negative thoughts can hold me back. I wanted to break through. I asked about Vraylar. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant significantly reduces overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, nausea, constipation, insomnia, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
We have taken all of our breaks tonight. We are going to stay with the Women's World Championship match as long as it takes here tonight live on Collision. The winner becomes the Women's World Champ. The winner goes on to face Mercedes Moné as the champion for the title in 8 days, coming up at All In London at Wembley Stadium. Tony and Ian Riccaboni with you here, live in Reading, Pennsylvania. What a night it has been, and what a way to cap it off.
Absolutely. We know now the two semifinal bouts for the Continental Cup, and now we will decide the AEW Women's World Championship. And right now, Tony, Maya World needs to make a move. This has been all Willow Nightingale for the greater part of the last 5 minutes.
It's been based on a shot that Willow promised Maya World last month once she won the world title, which she did against Tekla at Redemption. And now she's trying to fight off the TBS champ. Missed. Good back kick. Oh! An axe kick that time. Oh, and an enziguri.
It just caught the right part of Willow there.
Sure did. Willow missed that. Maya with a shotgun drop kick over the ropes. 1, 2.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
We almost had a champ. We almost had a brand new champ that time. That was so close.
And we're going to see what Maya is made of right here. Getting herself back into this. Can she get the pendulum back into her corner, though?
Fans, we are on the precipices of All-In Week. And it all starts coming up at Dynamite Wednesday from Glasgow, Scotland. Next Saturday, we'll be in Glasgow for Collision, followed by the countdown to All-In. And then next Sunday, it's the buy-in, free on HBO Max, prior to the All-In pay-per-view next Sunday afternoon. On pay-per-view from London and Wembley Stadium, the biggest week of the year, the biggest day of the year is 8 days away.
And this is the flurry Maya World needed as the challenger, Tony, to get back. The fire snuffed out with that spine buster.
There is an example of why Willow is such a great champ. Just when you think you had the offense going, she comes up with that move. As you can see, it was desperation because she's having trouble getting herself up as well.
And this has been a great night tonight, Tony. This has been an incredible main event thus far. We're at even stakes right now. I would give the points advantage to Willow, but Maya, she just keeps coming. She just keeps fighting back. A hallmark of her resilience here.
Willow is up and no. Moving out of the way. Maya World. Willow got the foot up. Willow's going to try to go up top. A shotgun of her own from the middle ropes. Willow feeling very good right now. Calling out to the fans to get behind her, which they a cannonball run.
Now look over the cover.
1, 2. Whoa, a 2 count. The match continues. That face says a lot from Willow Nightingale. Concerned, wondering what it's going to take to win this match.
And Maya World has not had an answer for everything, but she's answered the bell. She needs to make a move now, Tony. Maya's in deep trouble. If Willow...
Now Maya is up. Willow is now just dangling on the ropes. Maya's going to go up with her. Good God, what a move! Willow is all tied up. Look at that. I don't think Willow has anything left.
No, twisting sunset bomb. And Maya World has Willow up. Look at the power.
It's a move.
The strength of the team.
What? Whoa. Holy smokes. The right shoulder just barely got out. Maya World does not believe it. Stephon Smith was right on top of it. But damn, it was close.
Hey, Tony, think about what that move has done for Maya World in her pursuit and eventual win of the TBS title. The defense is like... And Reading giving it to Stephon Smith. They thought it was 3 also.
Maya, don't get discouraged. Willow's a fighter, but you got to stay on top of her, girl.
And it's Willow, who is clearly expended a ton of energy. Maybe this was my strategy the whole time. The rope-a-dope. It's Maya. Off
of the ropes after the discus shot by Maya World. The world champion is back. Picking her now.
Babe with the powerbomb counter. And Maya World, the trap.
1, 2,
trap.
The other way. 1, 2, no. Oh, my God. Back and forth this match goes. What a freaking match we got. Here's a roll-up. 1, 2.
And both women now back to their feet. It's Maya World with the right. Willow Nightingale now with the left.
Here's your winner. And still the AEW Women's World Champion, Willow Nightingale.
Willow Nightingale with a broad smile on her face because she knows she was in a match and prevailed.
almost the costliest promise in wrestling history. A good friend, but it almost cost a trip to Wembley. Instead, Willow heading to Wembley in 8 days.
Yes, sir. Willow Nightingale, Mercedes Moné for the world title. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, the world is waiting. The last stop is coming up in Dynamite in Glasgow. It is going to be Nigel McGuinness against Kyle O'Reilly, and it will be the battle of the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli and John Moxley in the semifinals. We are going to the UK with the great athletes of AEW. For Ian Riccaboni, I'm Tony Schiavone. Good night, everybody.
All right, that's it. Well, that was a good collision. I know I said I wasn't going to come on here, but I figure why not? You know what I'm saying? I got the time in the world, so I said, all right, bet. So, yep. So, that was good, I guess. All right, let me go ahead and... 1 second. All right, well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed Collision. I got an hour before I go to bed and get up to work tomorrow. So make sure you guys check out the Ring of Honor review I just dropped at 7:00. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. Also share the video so that way we can get that out there. Also, you know, the same thing, same time as next week, you know what I'm saying? Going live 8 o'clock Wednesday, Saturday. Also, now you know Thursdays is Ring of Honor, so let me know if you guys want me to react to Ring. Let me know if you want me to go live for Ring of Honor. Maybe I might make some time, you never know. Just let, I forgot to do this, but I'm gonna do a poll on my community tab, and all you guys gotta do is just vote. You know, just let me know. You know, do you want me to do Ring of Honor reaction pay-per-views? And then, you know, ask for Ring of Honor goals. I'll let you guys know when I have the time to do it. If I don't have the time to do it, don't be upset. You know, it's just my schedule's kind of crazy right now until next month. So, but like I said, we'll get to the pay-per-views. You just gotta let me know, all right? But we're gonna go ahead and get to the community tab. I'm gonna work on these short clips and we'll go from there, all right? So get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll see y'all in the next live stream for this Wednesday for Dynamite!